Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of the FusionFall Retro Playthrough. My name is Prizzy, and in the last part we started to take out some missions around the downtown area. We did one for Blue, we did some for Grim #1, and now we're going to complete the rest of the missions offered to us in Orchid Bay and Bravo Beach and that around area. There's only a couple more missions, mission lines at least, that we have to do, and we're going to try to get all of them done in this playthrough part. The first one being here at Bubbles, which is why we're here at City Hall. In terms of nanos, I have a nano lineup suggestion from my man Spencer, who says to use the Ed team, Ed, and Eddie, except instead of Ed, of course, we don't have the Ed nano quite yet, but we can substitute him with Eduardo here, so we got Ed, and Eddie, and I like that nano lineup a lot, so we're going to use it today. First things first, we have Skate Switcheroo, which we're going to be doing as well, but we also have Fusion by the Sea, which is a mission given to us by Bubbles. Can you help find a cute newborn manatee? She's been captured by some yucky fusion monsters down in Orchid Bay. I have to stay here and guard City. Alright, so it looks like there's going to be a baby manatee that needs our help down in Orchid Bay. We're going to take the monkey down there while we unlock some of our crates that we have gotten throughout the last part. We got a good amount actually. We can see what we got. What is that? Mecha Pulse Cannon is actually, that's a rocket. Never mind. Rockets are not fun. Another one of those. Don't want them. Vacuum laser is actually kind of cool. It's what, 417? Not as good as our big rifle over there. Same with the blue wing laser. Ski cap is a good item. I like the ski cap. Also, we got the Bean Scout hat. Always a favorite. Vampire cape, not bad. Toxic mask. All these are common though, unfortunately. Not that it really matters to me. I just like what looks cool. But ooh, a motorcycle jacket just as good as the Yeehaw shirt. I don't know. I feel like I gotta keep the Yeehaw shirt on because Yeehaw, of course, as you say. We're gonna throw these. Actually, we're gonna throw the things we want to get rid of up here, which would be you. All of our weapons, essentially. We can keep these. These are all cool items. But those can go. Just to make room for extra things. So in terms of what we have to do in this part, I believe that we have to do Fusion by the Sea. We have to do the blue nano, or not the nano mission, blue guide mission, Skate Switcheroo that we got last part. Grim has Skullburned, which we've like glossed over it like 4 different times. We're finally gonna be able to do Skullburned, and I believe that there is a 6-part mission line from the Candy Pirates down here in Orchid Bay that we have to do, as well as a Thromnambular quest as well. We have to do that one too. There's a Thromnambular, I believe, Thromnambular 5? Let me check if it is Thromnambular 5. Yes, Thromnambular 5. We'd be over halfway done with the Thromnambular Saga once we do that one. So that's our game plan. And then if we have time to do the Mojo Jojo nano mission, we will definitely do that as well. Hello, Grim. We'll finally accept your quest, Skullburn. Have you ever heard of the wishing skull called Thromnambular? I'll tell you what to find one if you can bring me the sunblock that I dropped at the sandcastle. Give me the sunblock and bring it back to me. Well, first things first, we have some Master Tentaclers to defeat, since they're right here and waiting for us. I love the Master Tentaclers design, by the way. Look at them. They look so cool. I mean, part of them are a bit weird. It's like I'm not really sure how their arms connect to their body, but like they're giant mechs with like Gatling guns for legs and stuff. It's pretty sick. I'm a big fan of them. Also, I should be using my laser, or I should be using my rifle. That's going to do a lot more damage. We have Drain for Eduardo too, which is going to be really nice getting rid of these monsters. I'm actually going to make my way over to the infected zone. Actually, I'm not, because I think hey, those guys dropped something, but it's not the baby manatee. So we have to defeat more to get the baby manatee. But I believe that there's another mission to do that involves going in the infected zone, but I don't remember. So I'm just gonna play it safe and not go in there just yet, but we can take out these guys. No problemo. That's a broken piece of chalkboard with orange writing. Huh? Keep it. You saved her. Bring her back to me, okay? Alright, Bubbles. I'm gonna go bring it back to Bubbles real quick, and I will, I'll cut the video so we don't have to watch me go all the way back to Bubbles. Alright, Bubbles, we have a baby manatee and a piece of chalkboard for you.
Would you like a mission?
What a cute little baby manatee. Did you ever see such a cute manatee in your whole entire life? Thanks for saving her from the Fuse's creepy monster. Thank you so much. This little manatee is so cute. Why are Fuse's monsters so mean? Let me take a look at that cardboard thingy. Maybe I can figure out what it says. Alright, and we got Fusion by the Sea Part 2 to do. Fuse has kidnapped more manatees. I think that broken chalkboard you found is a clue. We need the other half to see what it says. Can you go get it?
Be proud. See you later, alligator.
And yeah. I was right. So we do have to go to the infected zone. So I'm glad I didn't do that right away. So I'm gonna go back to Orchid Bay, and I'll see you guys when I get back there. All right, we're back in Orchid Bay, and I'm on my way to the infected zone. We have two things we have to grab while we're there. We have, I guess we have a skateboard. I'm not really sure yet. We haven't updated the mission thing to grab it. Also, there's a golden cocoa egg right over here. I'm gonna go grab that. Really cool building, by the way. Never used in any other map square besides Orchid Bay and Bravo Beach, which is why I love the Seaside District so much. But we are going to head on over to the infected zone. We have the broken piece of chalkboard to get to that we're gonna have to grab. Maybe don't attack. Don't attack me. There we go. Piece of cake. Mari Superior. Hello. We've already been acquainted. We've been in this infected zone a couple of times before. We'll be able to go one more time. Go inside the infected zone to dig up your treasure. Oh yeah, we got buried treasure. I forgot. Where that's like the whole plot of Ed's guide missions is the candy treasure. Remember, the split is 50-50. I'm not sure about that. It's this crazy dangerous candy. So we have to go over this way. I believe the chalkboard is over that way, if I remember correctly. So we'll probably just loop around. Loop around and do that. Up to the top. I don't even know if we have to go to the top. It looks like it's not at the top. It looks like it's at, it looks like it's, yeah, it's lower than where we currently are. Which means it's on the ground somewhere. But I feel like getting the high ground is never a bad thing. Shout out Anakin. I think I see, nope, that's not it. That's just like the, I thought I saw like the little rings for the mission thing, but that's just how like the neon lights work on the thing. It is, where is it? There it is, over there. Okay, how am I gonna get there? Is there like a, yeah, there's a platform and then I can just jump on over. Sounds good to me. I feel like I could probably just climb that bleacher. That is a bleacher, right? Yeah, it looks like a ruined bleacher, but I don't want to not and then have to do this all over again. That's a platforming tip. Always get the high ground if you can. There we go. Because then you can just fall on top of it like this. Hello, buried treasure. Coolness. Bring the treasure chest back to me, okay? I don't know about that. You said coolness. No one says coolness. We have, that is over that way. So is there a way I can I stand on that? I cannot. Oh, made it. Okay. So we kind of loop back up around, up to the top of this really cool skate ramp that is really cool, except they reused it in the Sunken Mall. So it's less cool because it's used somewhere else. No! Oh, we made it. I thought we were gonna fall. Okay. This should be relatively straightforward, I'd say. This part's really cool, too. This giant chasm. It's like a half fight, but... or it's like a... I guess it wouldn't be a half fight. That would be a half fight. But you know what I mean. It's like a basin for skating. A basin for skating. That's a rhyme. Piece of chalk. Bring the other half of the little chalkboard back so we can see what's written on it. Okay. How are we going to get out of here? I feel like the easiest way is to just go out this way. Here's some more bleachers. That's weird. The textures are... you. The thing is invisible through the glass. It doesn't render it. That's kind of funny. Oh, I'm getting ambushed by these guys. Come on. You guys can't fight with me. I'm the time traveling hero of legend. That's what I thought. Run. Okay. I do really like the inclusion of nano stations in the infected zones. I think that's really, really cool. But we have to go back to Bubbles, which I guess we'll do first. Why not? I don't think I have to go to anywhere in Orchid Bay besides Bubbles, so I'm gonna cut and I'll be back when I get to Bubbles and Blue respectively. I'll turn both of them in. Alright, Bubbles, we have the second piece of chalkboard. Now it's time to put them together and see what they say.
Would you like a mission?
I put the chalkboard back together and it says Big Secreto under L Boardwalk. I wonder if that's where Fuse is keeping the kidnapped animals.
You're a real hero.
Well, only one way to find out, right? The chalkboard message says Big Secreto under El Boardwalk. That is not proper Spanish, but whatever. I wonder what that means. Think you can take a peek?
You can do it.
Yeah, of course. Why not? But first things first, we have to go back to Blue and give him the candy that we got. All right, Blue, we are back and we have your treasure chest. Sorry, I didn't mean to trick you. Well, yes, I did. I really wanted my skateboard. Anyway, I promise to look at your map now. Promise. And the treasure is my skateboard. Wow, I've been looking all over for this. Whoever would have left it at the skate park by accident last Tuesday? I wonder. Here's a reward for you. So it wasn't the crazy brain candy. It was Blue's skateboard. How does he ride a skateboard? I'm confused. We have Sandy Candy. Fine, I'll take a look at your treasure map. It seems you need to go to the big sandcastle at the beach. I'm expecting my cut when you get back. Deal? And we get a paddle ball for that, which is kind of cool. And we also got the blue skate shirt, which is better than our partner shirt. So let's put that on. We could be repping. That. We also have Dark Avenger pants, but I think they're not as cool, but I think they look better with our thing. And I like our cowboy boots. So I'm gonna keep that. We also got a leech power item is nice, but we're never gonna use it. And yeah, that seems to be that. So we have to go to Orchid Bay Boardwalk and Bravo Beach, which is our next quest line. So I'll be right back as I go there. Alright, we're back in Orchid Bay, and we're going towards the waypoint, which is the boardwalk. It looks like it is that fusion layer that we saw last part that I told you guys to ignore. Or at least it's right next to it. Yeah, it's right next to it. It's not actually the fusion layer, so I might have just spoiled what happens, but I'm sure you could figure that out. Hey, it looks like you found a fusion portal. We did. Fusion Eduardo's secret lair. Let's head on in. It's finally time to fight Fusion Eduardo again. We haven't seen him since the future. It's been a long, long time since we fought Fusion Eduardo. Go on in, but be careful. Luckily, we have our Eduardo Nano. That's pretty handy. And we have our Turbo Jet Skull friends. Or no, they're not even Turbo Jet Skulls. They're just Jet Skulls. They're a bit lamer than normal. This is, I believe, the same layout as Fusion Mayor's lair back in Tokyo, because I can't even target you. But he's actually, the Fusion is placed in a proper area this time instead of kind of off to the side. If you guys remember back in like one of the first couple episodes when we fought Fusion Mayor. So there he is. Fusion Eduardo. Your Spanish needs work. Also, I don't know how you can speak English. That seems a bit weird to me, but we're going to take you down. And that'll do it. Cool, you did it! Hey, what's that over there? Collect the item. It's in a candy crate. What is it? Fusion Eduardo's chalk. Ooh. Why does he have chalk in his fusion lair? Does it have to do with the chalk on the board that we just collected? It looked like Fusion Eduardo dropped something. We need to go this way, I think.
Are you there?
It's orange chalk. Didn't that chalkboard message have orange letters? Uh-oh. Was Fusion Eduardo helping us? That's actually a really interesting plot point. We'll get out of there and come back. We'll see if the chalk mentions the board. I'll be back in a little bit, Blossom. I got some other missions to take care of first. But yeah, essentially Fusion Eduardo helps you. It is explained, I think, later. If it's not, I'll explain it when it comes up later in the episode. But we also have this mission to do. Armed Forces is a mission that we have to do. Arrgh! We be using Orchid Bay Lighthouse to send a signal to Kendi pirate reinforcements on the open sea. But Fuse's jerks have stolen our shortbread radio. So what do we have to do? We have to go to the maze entrance. Where's the maze? Oh, the maze of cargo over this way. We'll do that. So we have a lot of missions going on at once. So hopefully it's not too confusing as what we're doing. But we have Armed Forces, we have Skull Burned, we haven't done yet. We have Fusion by the Sea one, Sandy Candy. We got a lot of missions going on. But we'll get a lot of progress on this episode if we do them all. We need to retrieve a radio from the maze. The shortbread radio is hidden in the center of the maze. Arg. Well, there's a way to cheat. And you know me. No, don't like to play fair. So we're just gonna do this and jump on the things. I'm pretty sure we have to do this anyway, because I'm pretty sure that the item is on top of a cargo thing. Oh, no, it's not. It's actually in the maze a little bit. That guy is huge. The boardwalk bully, big boardwalk bully, he's very big. I don't want to fight him. There it is. Treasure. Good work, kiddo. Come back to me. Oh, looks like there's another dude in here. Hello. I couldn't read your name. I'm sorry. I would have read it. He is a wilt nano. This is not fair. I have to get out of here the old-fashioned way. I really don't want to have to fight this giant guy, but I feel like I have no choice. I feel like he's going to target me. So, might as well just fight him. Drain is going to be super useful against him, though, because he's got a lot of health. That is what I recommend using Drain for. Drain is very, very useful for monsters that have a lot of health. So that's your... I feel like I've already said that before, but just in case you forgot. That's your combat tip of the day. Featuring me. Get away from me. I'm home free now. I'm not home free now. Okay, I lied. I lied about being home free. I thought this was the end of the maze. It's clearly much not. We are stuck. You're right, this maze is actually huge. And kind of cool. Alright, we got our way out of the maze. I actually didn't know how to pronounce this character's name for the longest time, and I realized it's Captain Carmelony, because it's Carmel and Melanie. Carmelony. I don't remember what I used to think it was. I think it was like Carmely or something, but it's Carmelony. I've realized just now. Because it's Carmel and Melanie. You get it? I get it. Good work, matey, but this radio will be no use to us without a transistor. Arr, you need to talk to me best mate Sugar Nose. Avast, you got the shortbread radio, but the transistor is gone. Arg! This gadget be useless without a transistor. Well, luckily for us, we have part 2 of the mission line. We be needing to find the shortbread radio's transistor. Talk to me, mate Sugar Nose. That candy part always be knowing the lowdown. Alright, so Sugar Nose is just down the beach, so I feel like it's relatively simple and easy to go talk to him. I think we saw him earlier, honestly. We just didn't really... I didn't point him out that it was actually like a decently important character. He is one of the candy pirates just chilling on the beach over here. I remember we went to go fight some turbo jet skills. I believe he was like one of them. Well, he wasn't one of the turbo jet skills. That would be weird. He was one of the people just chilling on the beach. Chilling on the beach, doo, 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 as you know. Also, that we can go check out that this episode too. We'll definitely have time. That is that Shipwreck Island. This was added. That was added in a update. I believe it was the Flapjack update, and we can definitely go check that out because it's really cool. Here he is. See, he's just chilling on the beach over here, along with the plumbers who are just like hanging out. Aye, the turbojet skills took the shortbread radio's transistor. I seen him, but I not be strong enough to take him out on myself. Can you help? Ah, yes I can. I seem to be I have a knack for these kind of things. Fighting enemies. Taking out monsters. I am, of course, the hero of all of the world. So let's take out these turbojet skills. 7 of them should be enough. I don't really want to fight the boss. I'm going to be honest with you. Don't want to fight the boss. We're going to go up here. I like how the jet skills like fly. Part of their idle animation is that they like fly up in the air. It's really cool. A couple other enemies do that we'll see later. Most notably like the dinosaur enemies much later into the game. But I think it's really cool how they do that. Turbo jet skills. Arr! They don't have the transistor! Come back to me, landlubber. Our Fuse be trying to throw us off the trail, but we'll find that transistor yet. I'll send me spies out to get to the bottom of this mystery. If we don't be finding that transistor soon, we won't be able to signal me mates on the sea. Arrgh. I'm very sorry for the pirate voice. I probably should have apologized earlier, but we have part 3 as well. Okay, me hearty. This time I'd be sure that shortbread radio's transistor be stashed inside the Cuts and Bruises skate park. Fancy a run over there? Arrgh. Man, we're going all over the place. We gotta go talk to our old pal Mario Superior too. Luckily he's right. The infected zone is right here, so it's not too far of a walk. We can hang around the side, look at the infected zone from the outside. I really do like the idea of like a skate park, especially I know that vehicles were not introduced to the game back in the original game, like in 2009. Vehicles were not introduced to the game at launch when this was built, but I feel like this would be like a really cool. I knew you were gonna attack me. I knew it. But I feel like having an area where you could like a skate park where you can go do tricks on vehicles and stuff. I think that'd be like a really cool thing to do in the game, even if it's not like an actual like feature. Like maybe more for just like role-playing purposes. Like it's just you like going up ramps and you're pretending you're doing tricks and stuff. I think that would be pretty like just a pretty cool thing to have. So I really like Cuts and Bruises. I wish that there was an area that wasn't an infected zone that was a skate park. That you could just like go and like hang out in, but who knows? Hello, Mario. We meet again. Hi, I've got some good information for Captain Carmelony. I saw one of Fuse's monsters stashing a transistor at the top of the half-pipe in the infected zone. Uh-oh. Well, that bodes well for us because we need to go find that. Uh-huh. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. I love this song. Again, we added this song because it was unused, even though it was made for this infected zone. It's a really good jam. It's one of the better infected zone songs in my opinion. But we need to go up, 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 and away, almost to where we were last time. It's right on top of that half pipe. So we know the route. We know the route very well by now. Is there anything in here? Well, you say loot detected, Double D, but I don't detect any loot. I know there is a golden egg in here. I just don't know where it is. It must be on the other side. Can I get up? Oh, yeah, I can. I think we just have to do the same thing we did last time, involving, yeah, jumping on here. Maybe, I don't know if we have to jump down, though. I'm not sure if there's a way up. See, you can see it. It's right over there on that other side of the half-pipe, which is, unfortunately, the side that we are not close to. There's also, like, seagull screeches and stuff, which I think is really funny. Ah, look at all these platforms for us to use. I'm gonna keep Double D out, just because I like Double D. I need to learn how to do that more. I always forget to like keep my nanos out. It doesn't matter. Like, we have almost 8,000 potions, and like potions are relatively cheap based on the money we get. So like having nanos out is just fun. Like Double D's just chilling with me. Oh, can we make it? We can. Look at that impeccable platforming. All right, we got the shortbread radio. It's on the other side, or is it on this? Oh, it's on the other side. Why is everything in a treasure chest? Transistor. You gots it. Arr, quick, bring it back to me. Is there a good way down from here? Because that's the exit. I'm just gonna jump for it. I know I missed the platform, but I was not aiming for the platform. Look at that. Easy out. Just like that. I wish that by leaving through the back... Actually, no, I don't. I was gonna say, I wish by leaving through the back, I'd actually leave through the back in the infected zone because it's closer to Sugar Nose. But then I realized, like, there's so many other places where I'm, like... There's so many other places where it's just... Where it's just, like, not useful to go out the back of the infected zone. Pokyo Junior High is essentially what I'm thinking of. But, like, there's so many other options. Those cars are... That was like a rear-end collision. And also, the purple car just flipped, turned around, and went the other way. Sugar Nose! I'm not sure why your name is Sugar Nose, but I have a transistor radio for you. If you'll take it, of course. I don't even know what a transistor is. A transistor is like... Oh no, I was thinking of transducer. I'm like, a transistor is like not a real thing, but no, a transistor is a real thing. A transducer is not. Good work, Landlubber. Fix the shortbread radio. All you have to do is put it back inside the lighthouse, and it will do what it does best. Arg. Going back to the lighthouse. I am gonna do that. I know we have other things to do, like on the other side of the beach, but this quest line will continue, and it will continue into Bravo Beach. So feels like we might as well just get everything done at once when we get to Bravo Beach. So I know we've been kind of running back and forth a lot throughout. We've been running back and forth throughout the beginning of it, and I know that might be kind of annoying because we have quests to do and we're just not doing them. But trust me, the rest of I'm trying to like condense all of the Orchid Bay related quests and the Bravo Beach related quests like separately, just so we can get them done relatively faster. I would say, instead of having to run back and forth. I guess I'm running back and forth anyway, so it doesn't matter. But like, you know what I mean? I'm trying to be as efficient as I can with these mission lines. But there's the lighthouse. It looks like it's on to me, so I'm not sure why. I guess it is a radio, not like the lights, but still, seems like it's doing its job pretty well. Good. Now we've been making sure the radio be working right. Now we got to return back to Sugar Nose. I believe he has part 4 for us as well.
Are ye there?
Avast, we be, signal, who be, cannot hear ye. Are ye there? Are ye there? That is Toothy Jim. I know he looks exactly the same as Sugar Nose, but it is a new character. It is Toothy Jim. I'm not sure who Toothy Jim is. You don't see him ever, I don't think. I don't think he's an actual NPC. But he certainly cannot hear you. Or I guess it's like partially working, right? Because we had no... When we started the quest line, this radio was not working at all because it was missing. But now we have like partial signal, but they can't hear us really. We can hear them a little bit. Okay, let us... Sugar Nose! We have some more problems. And by more problems, I mean there are things we need to discuss. Avast! The shortbread radio is back in place at the lighthouse, but the signal be needing to boost. I have an idea if ye be game. We need to boost the shortbread radio signal if we hope to attract the attention of me fellow candy pirates, but I have a plan. Armed Forces Part 4. I got me a multi-grain signal booster. Like, multi-grain like bread? Hello? If you take this to a high point inside the infected sandcastle, we'll be able to boost the shortbread radio signal. Okay, so now we get to go into the infected zone. A lot. There are like 4 different things we can go to the infected zone for. We might have time for Mojo's nano mission, but I'm not 100% sure. But we do have to go... Going to Bravo Beach for Blue is going up there. I'm going to go do that because I believe that'll unlock like... I'm not sure what the rest of this Sandy Candy mission has to do. I believe we have to go in the infected zone, so I want to try to get that out of the way when I can. This is Bravo Beach's Resurrectum. It's really weirdly placed. There's like nothing here. It should either, in my opinion, it should either be over by the beach or up there. And we're actually going to be going up there, I think, because there's something interesting to show you up there that maybe not a lot of people have seen. There's also a Monkey Skyway up there that we want to register for, but we'll do that after we go into the infected zone. This car seems to be stopped. Okay, can you find the sandcat? Okay, can you find the sandcastle? Go for it already. Okay. I want to try to not get brutally attacked by monsters, if that's okay. That seems to have already failed. Okay, we have to get back to the... Wait, find the first bird candy. Is that in the sandcastle? Okay, it is. I was going to say, it didn't look like it was, but it is. Oh boy. So we have to navigate through this beach. I love the volleyball nets. The volleyball nets are really cool. So we have a lot of things to do in the infected zone. right? Yeah, we have to collect all of these things. But I just remembered that there's one more thing we have to do before we get into the affected zone. So I'm going to cut the video, grab that mission, and I'll be right back. I nearly forgot about Billy. I forgot Billy had a mission for us. And I know it has us go in the sandcastle. A Fusion in Our Midst Part 4. I forgot about this one. I'm so glad you're here. My little alien pal Runty needs some new goo for his cage. It's super duper important. Can you get me some? When you get there, you gots to get me my goo. Alright, so he needs goo from the Orchid Bay Pier. So we're gonna go grab that real fast. I'll be right back with that. Alright, we're here at the pier, and of course Billy needs his goo. It can be found on this, like, it looks like a fishing boat of some kind. Hello, fishing boat. Fresh goo. Cool, but that goo is no good by itself, though. What do you mean it's not good by itself? We talked to Grim? Why? You gotta ask Grim if he'll magicate it into a miniature living room set. Oh, Runty's living in luxury. I see. That's what Billy wanted? For me to turn this yucky goo into a miniature living room set? I will never understand that boy. This goo smells disgusting. Where'd you find it? On a boat over there. So now we have to go to the sandcastle infected zone. He says, you should get rid of this. Oh, he hasn't said it yet. One sec. His dialogue has to update. 1 second. You should get rid of this stuff. Bring it to the sandcastle and dump it in the sand. So, I forgot. That's my bad. I completely forgot that that was a mission we had to do still. I'm going to go cut and get back to the sandcastle, and I'll be back in a second. Alright, we've arrived at the sandcastle. We have a lot of things to accomplish while we're inside here. Or at least only 2. Are you a good jumper? Go to the castle's highest point to place the booster. Sandcastle is a new infected zone. Go in there and drop that disgusting goo in the infected zone where it belongs. So we have a couple of things. We have to dump the goo. We have to go. I'm going to go to the highest point first. I hope you know what you're doing. I think that Grim is up to something. Ah, yes, I forgot. They still think he's a traitor. We don't have to do... We're not going to do this one yet, because we have to go to Orchid Bay first while we're there. I completely forgot about that. We're going to place the signal booster first, because it is the highest one up. Again, always go for the high ground. Anakin. I don't think it matters if we go up here, so I'm just going to jump down onto these beach towels. These beach towel platforms. This actually is going to hurt a little bit. The squish killers have range. Oh my gosh. Where is this dude? Where is he? I don't even know where he's attacking me from. I genuinely can't find him. So I'm just gonna not attack back. So you have to go up to the very tippy top. Going up to the top of the sandcastle is a bit tricky just because it requires you to do some slide jumping. We did some slide jumping back, if you remember, in the nuclear plant. That was a long time ago. And the only real way to get up to the actual top of it, as far as I'm sure there's an actual way, but the most fun way I've found is through slide jumping. And you'll find that out in a... It's also a lot easier with a rocket, but you don't have a rocket nano on us, which is also totally fine, because you can just rocket up there, and then it's like super easy, but we need to go all the way up there, and the only way all the way up, to get all the way up there, is to do this following thing, as far as I know. No, there actually is. There's a different way. You can get on some of the platforms over there. You can get up there fine, but my favorite way to do it is to just do this. It's a bit tricky, but it's relatively painless and easy. If you hop up here and you get to this, looks like a metal kind of slide. I'm trying to see. This is the wrong metal slide. I need to get to this top one. If we can get... Where does that one go? I believe if we can get onto this one right here and just climb up like this. All you have to do is essentially jump. The only real way to get up a slide, you can't run because then you'll just keep sliding down. If you keep jumping, you'll eventually make up more ground than you'll slide. The sliding noise is a bit annoying, I know, but it's overall relatively harmless. that is the thing we need to get on. So, if you need to make a, little bit of a hop off onto this slide, and then we can just keep jumping on up. Again, there is like a real way to get up here. Actually, I think we probably could have done it over there, but I'm just showing you that slide jumping is the move. The noise is very annoying. I apologize for the noise. I'll try to talk over it so you can't really hear it. But this is the most, or at least as a kid, this is like the only way I could figure out how to get up to the top of the sandcastle. Which, granted, not the greatest method of all time, but it certainly works. And I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna say it doesn't work. It's just a bit tedious. Because you can see like the surfboard path and the towels that will get you up here regardless, but this is also a pretty surefire way of getting up there too. I would be very cautious about touching the sides of the slide. Try to stay in the middle. And get kind of glitchy when you touch the sides of the slide. There we go. That should do it. Let's test the shortboard radio again. We have to go back to Sugar Nose. We're not going to do that. We're going to go dump the goo. Also, where's Grimm's sunblock? I actually don't know. Oh, I see. It's all the way over there. That is not where we are right now. We need to go dump the goo, which is, I think, right below us. Yes, it is. I be hearing you loud and clear. What can I do for you? Arr. Alright. Well, there's some squish scalers guarding our dumping of the sand. There's also a fusion portal right there. Ignore that. Goopy sand. Drop the goo on that spot right there. We certainly did. Looks like a fusion portal has been revealed. Look, that gross goo caused a fusion portal to appear in a different spot. But yes, it very much did. Squish scalers are also very annoying. They have so much range. It's not even funny. But we have another fusion portal to go into. Who is it this time? Fusion Mandy's secret lair. Ooh, we have not fought Fusion Mandy yet. Aha, I knew it. That goo led us straight to a fusion lair. And we have to go take out Fusion Mandy. She's got a bunch of squish scalar guards, which are not my favorite. This one is also really easy to cheese because you can literally run up this wall. It doesn't really get you anywhere, but you can kind of make your way up here if you want. I'm only going to do it to skip that squish scalar. But if you had like a rocket jump, I didn't even get to skip him. I'm so upset. I tried my hardest to skip the squish scalar, but I just could not do it. That's the stuff. All right. This also, this wall right here, you can also run right up, and this one actually takes you directly to Mandy. So we're actually gonna do that because I don't want to fight more squish scalars. These guys are annoying. If you just hop the wall, Fusion Mandy's right there. Make sure you hop it down on this side because there's a squish scalar over there that will attack you. Hello, Mandy. Surprise! You didn't expect me coming from this direction, now did ya? There she is. Fusion Mandy's a very cool design too. Good job. That Fusion was trying to control me, but now she's learned her lesson. Exit the area. Now we gotta go talk to Grim because we need some closure on this. So Fusion Mandy was trying to control Grim. I guess he's not the traitor after all. So there never was a traitor. We do have to collect Grimm's sunblock. And we have to collect the buried candy. There are a lot of things for us to do here. Hey, where's my stuff? Billy's upset because we had to use his goo, unfortunately. That was good! Come back to me at Orchid Bay. Well, I will, but I have a couple of other things to gather for you first. And these squish killers are not going to be helpful. I'm just going to try to ignore them as best as I can. Because the sunblock is like right over here. Or it's a bit up, but there's ways up. There's the skateboard over here that will take us up. And it's like directly, yeah, it's right on that platform right there. So hopefully we can get it from this. I'm not really sure. I don't remember if you can.
Gotta go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we should be. Oh, actually, maybe not. Maybe not. I feel like we can, though. These are actually huge beach towels, too. In order to get up there, we're going to have to get on that slide right there, which means that, oh, I think we can do it. Actually, never mind. I don't think we can. No, there's always a way. There's always a way to get where you need to go in the sandcastle, just because of the slides. Because you can climb the slides and go down the slides and jump off the slides. Gives you a lot of freedom. The problem is we need to get over there. We need to get on the gray slide, which I think we can do if we go down here, jump up onto that. Jump up, and then we got the gray slide right here. It's not even gray; it's brownish. It's like metal. The metal slide is what I should have called it. It's a very metal slide. Okay, then this one should take us to where we need to go if we slide down. And if not, what I can do is I can literally just jump off of this when I get to... Oh, no, I can't. Never mind. There we go. Look, you can jump off the slide onto this slide. Then you can get on here. Then you can climb down here. Bam. Sunblock. Boom. Thanks. Return it to me, please. No problem, Grim. We also have the buried candy treasure, which is all the way over in the corner. Which shouldn't be that big of a problem, I don't think. We can go down here. We need to go all the way over there. And I think, if I remember correctly, this is a pretty safe path over there. There we go. We don't need to deal with any of these squish scaling. Oh, we do have to deal with one of them. There's one right there. But the treasure chest is right over here in the corner. So we should be okay. We still have more to do this episode. And it's already pretty long. This is going to be an extra long episode. I hope you guys are okay with that. Because, well, if you're not, there's not really much I can do about it after the fact. Oh, yeah, you found it. Bring it back to me. Then we have to bring the candy back to Blue. That's going to be fun. We have to go all the way around downtown still. Bubbles needs to get we need to talk to Bubbles still. We need to talk to Blue. We need to go back to Cuts and Bruises. I'm not sure how much left I'll be putting in this episode. I know I'll definitely do the rest of Armed Forces, because that is important. Hello! We also need to do the Thromnombular quest. But I know exactly where to get that. And it's going to be after we return to Sugar Nose. I believe that will be at least in our interest to go grab. We're going to ignore the squish scalers. They can't attack us if we're out at sea, right? Oops, I didn't mean to jump off my vehicle, but well, the sandcastle is a very cool infected zone. Definitely one of my more. I like it a lot more than a lot of the other infected zones in this thing. Sugar Nose, we have your shortbread radio boost. Excellent work, me Hardy. Have you considered freelance pirate work? We need to send word out to my mates in the area. Fancy one more mission. Good work, matey. The shortbread radio be working and Toothy Jim be receiving us. Let's send word to my fellow candy pirates. Now that the shortbread radio is working, I need you to send word to me mate Boston Cream Ty. You'll find him off on the southern shore.
See ye soon.
Alright, report to Boston Cream Ty. Boston Cream Ty is down there, but before I go to him, I'm going to go to Grim. There's a reason for that. The reason being my mission journal is full. And the thing about Boston Cream Ty is that he's right next to Thromnombular, and I'm going to need to accept the Thromnombular quest, and I can't do that if my mission journal is full. So I need to free up some missions. So I'll be able to turn in at least 2 if I go talk to Grim first. So I didn't really take that into account. But That's what we're gonna have to do. Let's go talk to Grim. Luckily, he's not too far away. The wharf is relatively close. Okay, Grim. What do we have to give to Grim? We have a sunblock. I remember we got his sunblock, and then we also have to clear. We cleared his name for being a traitor, so you know it's a pretty good day for Grim. Grim's gotten a lot of his the stuff he needs. All right, here's your sunblock. Thanks for the sunblock. I don't want to get a burn. Remember, you can find Thermometer Wishing Skull right here on the beach. Careful, he's feisty. I am grateful for having me sunblock back. If you want to find Thermometer, look in the very corner of the beach. You can't miss him. Watch out, he's a clever one. And of course, Fusion in our midst. You ruined my goo living room set by using it to catch Fusion Bandy. Now Runty has nowhere to watch TV. I should put sticky cheese up your nose. Oh, I was gonna read that again, but even though that Billy's an idiot, we still managed to find that Fusion Mandy. She was trying to figure out how to control me. Thanks for stopping her. Watch out, she may come back.
Text me.
Well, now we freed up some room, and now only a couple more things to do. We have to go talk to Boston Cream Thai, which of course is a play on the Boston Cream Thigh. No, it's not. It's a play on Boston Cream Pie, which is pretty good. Pretty good dessert. Definitely sweet. Not necessarily candy, but it definitely is like a dessert. So I guess I'll let it pass. And then while we're over there, we might as well go check out Shipwreck Island. And unfortunately, I don't think we'll have time to do the Mojo Jojo nano mission today. I feel like we're going to have to do that first thing next part. Because we'll have to do it first thing next part, because I think after this we're going to be out of missions. And in order to get more missions, we're going to have to go do that mission regardless. So this is a very productive episode. We're getting a lot done. Luckily, there are a lot of missions. Orchid Bay and Bravo Beach are definitely used a lot. So we definitely have a lot of missions to do in that regard. There's Shipwreck Island. You can probably get a better view of it. I hope that no one's there, because maybe we'll even get a chance to fight the Shipwrecker if he's there. I doubt it, though. I feel like people like to go hunt the Shipwrecker a lot. So there's got to be at least like 1 or 2 people there. But maybe it's empty and maybe the Shipwrecker is gone. Or maybe the Shipwrecker is there. But if we want to go find Boston Cream Thai, we need to go down to the beach on this side. He's at the very corner by that lifeguard station. It's really easy to get to him without fighting monsters. You just stay in the water and they can't really like get you. There's the island. You can get a pretty good look at it. We'll go there in a second. Boston Cream Thai. There he is. Hello, sir. I guess. Hello, matey. Little Miss Marshmallow and Carla Candy Corner here with him. Thanks for sending word to the guards at Bravo Beach. They'll keep a lookout for Toothy Jim and any other candy pirates that come from the sea. Arr. Arr. So the short bed radio is working again, matey. Wonderful. I'll be sending word to Captain whenever I see a ship near shore. Since you be here, how about some help? While we be waiting for our friend and foe, we also need to keep the shore clear of monsters if our fellow candy pirates come to shore safely. Lend a hand. And then we also have Thermometer, who's right here.
Are you wishing for a mission?
Are you wishing for a mission? If you want to get your wish, defeat the creatures that look like fish. They keep eating up my dinner. Beat them, and you'll be a winner. So I believe both of these need us to defeat squish scalers. So we're going to go do that. We're gonna go do that. Yeah, we'll do it now. I was gonna go check out the island, but we're gonna have to return to them anyway, and we'll be right there, so might as well. So you have to find the squish scalers. So I'm not gonna fight these yet, even though we have to defeat 9 of them, I believe, for the one mission. I'm gonna find them first, so we get credit for killing them, which is always good. Always want credit. Except these guys, of course, have the range of like a. These guys have the range of a like lethal sniper rifle. So like, they're gonna be able to attack you no matter where you are. And we have to go right to the big guy. I don't want to fight the big guy. I don't. Okay, run. The squish scalers are nearby. Set your weapons to fizzle fry. All right, so we have to defeat 8 of them, and then we have to defeat 9 for the other one. So it's not a big deal. There's a lot of squish scalers on the beach. There's a lot of ways for us to take them down. 9 is quite a lot. 8 is even quite a lot still, but luckily we have Eddie. I feel like if we didn't have Eddie, this mission would be a nightmare. Just shout out having a healer. Definitely something that we want. I'm gonna start making my way back over to them so we don't have to run too far away. There's definitely enough to take out all the 9 we need just on the beach down here. Because this would be 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we're perfect. The perfect amount, I would say. Swishos are really cool too. I really like their designs. They're not used anywhere else. They look pretty similar. They look like cuter versions of the lampreys that we had to fight in Leaky Lake. But they're never used. The model isn't used anywhere else. The monsters won't be causing any more trouble. But we still have to fight one more. Now come back here on the double. He had to rhyme, of course. Oh, I forgot about this part. We have to defeat sand creeps. I forgot about that. Good work. Now how about defeating 11 sand creeps? I guess I will. I guess.
I go now.
I guess I'll have to. Sand creeps are easy to defeat too. We have a shatter gun, so it shouldn't be awful. They like to travel in packs, and they're relatively squishy from what I remember. So this shouldn't be awful. It's just I forgot that this was part of the mission, so we got to keep going. Again, this is gonna be an extra long episode. This is gonna be closer to an hour for sure. See, they travel in packs of 3. Get out my shatter gun. See, I took out 4 just like that. So doing 11 is not going to be that big of a deal. I just have to make sure I watch my health because Eddie can only heal so much. Okay, now we just need another group of 3 that is not the big guy. I do not want to fight the big guy because I don't think I can kill the big guy. The only problem is I think I have to fight the big guy because there's no other monsters around here. So, you know, sometimes you got to do what you got to. Ooh, never mind. Never mind. Look at this. Watch this. Watch this. Ready? We're going to sneak over here, right? And we're going to fight these guys. There we go. Avast, ye be quite the swashbuckler, landlubber. And now we can just kind of like cruise. I think we can do this. If I'm gonna be very upset if this is not a thing we can do, but I'm pretty sure that there's enough room for us to skedaddle down the side of the infected zone this way, and there is. Perfect. So we can kind of just travel in like a square, and we gotta go talk to Thermobular and Boston Cream Tie at the same time. Hello, friends. I bring good news. I did the missions that you asked me to. I'll talk to Thromnombular first, who's right here. Oh, you had more for us to do? Thanks for taking care of those creatures. If I had a monster hunting class, you'd be the teacher. Why are there so many parts of these missions? I'll talk to Boston Cream Tie once his thing. But listen, I still want something to eat. Head down to the wharf, just down the street. Ye are surely swift with your weapon, and sure of foot, matey. Ye make short work of them squish scalers and sand creeps, the candy pirates, and thank ye. Nice one, matey. Bravo Beach will be safe from our seafaring friends when they arrive. Tell Captain Carmelid to promote ye. So, our thing is full. Our thing is full, so we're gonna have to go deal with that. 2, we have to go all the way to Orchid Bay. Where? Is that the wharf? It's not the wharf. That's the infected zone. It is the infected zone. Great. Yeah, this is going to be an extremely long episode. We're going to get a lot done today. Because if we're going to the wharf, we might as well do the Mojo Nano mission because we're going to be right there. So, a lot of things to do. But we'll head on over. We'll do that. We saw you a while ago. Hello, friend. Snuggles, beta fish. Hello. You seem to have stopped moving. And before we get into the... Actually, once we get in the infected zone, there's actually going to be a vendor there now because there's an nano station, so we can sell our things inside the infected zone, which is going to be kind of cool. go to the Orchid infected zone. Cuts and bruises. We've spent quite a lot of time here. We're about to spend a little bit more. Okay. Up here should be our quest. I don't remember where in the infected zone we actually have to go for this. I don't even know if we have to go in the infected zone for this, but we're here anyway, so we might as well. What do you want to eat, Thromnombular? You'll find the taffy. I remember that. Okay, there's saltwater taffy in the infected zone. Okay, so we're going in. We're actually going to be opening our crates as well. See what we need. Not much. Oops, I didn't mean to put that on. Those are not as good as our current thing. Also, Space Salamander is not as good as the whatever that is called. The dual thing. We're actually I'm gonna switch my weapon. Can I not? Do I not have another weapon? Oh, I have them both equipped. That's funny. I'm gonna try to see if I have a better weapon than this, which I do. The Atomic Succulator, which is certainly a name for a weapon. That is something that we can grab. And we need to make room in our inventory because without that we can't complete missions. And like, that would be mega unfortunate. Let's just sell everything that we don't need. Unfortunately, my partner shirt and such will have to leave. There we go. Okay, we're good. You might also find monsters that you can totally... What did you say? Oh, you'll find taffy in the infected zone. You might find monsters that you can totally pwn. I feel like... Pwn is such a... That's such an old word. I'm surprised that's even in this game. Remember when we used to say pwn? That's rough. Okay, so we need to go grab the... Those are the fusion bananas right there, actually, I'm pretty sure. Right? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to do that first. This is for our Mojo Jojo nano mission that I guess we'll end the episode doing. Box of bananas. Now that you have the fusion bananas, you return to me with the fusion bananas. Okay, so we have to go to Mojo, which is going to be a bit of a hike, but we have to grab the saltwater taffy first. Which is, how do we even get up there? Can we even do that? Is that possible? Hey, don't bring those bananas to Mojo. Bring them to me, Boomer Bango. Well, Boomer Bango is still a hike away, because he's over where Mojo was. How are we supposed to get up there? Do we have to go back to the beginning? I think we do. Just based on how this infected zone works. Let us go. Back to the start to see what we are... missing. I'm pretty sure the saltwater... Yeah, it's up top on that half pipe. It's on the other side of the half pipe than... what's the other thing that was on there? The radio transistor. It's on the other side. So, it should... And I'm saying that in air quotes. It should be easier to do. Or, it should be easier to... It should be easier to grab, just because... it's closer. But, of course, I'm not really sure what the infected zone platforming is like, so, like, maybe it's not closer. Oh, that was not where I wanted to jump. If I fell, I'd be very upset. I have to go all the way back to the beginning. But I think we should be okay. Because this will take us up there, and then there'll be a nice little platform that will take us all the way over to where we want our taffy. Can we... I don't think we can make that jump. I'm very scared to try, so we're just going to do this instead. Because if I fell from that jump, I would be very upset with myself. And the game, but mostly myself. Here's the taffy. You got the taffy, I'm pleased to see. Now, can you bring it back to me? Well, we can bring it back to you. However, Thromnombular 5, we are not going to bring it right back to you because... we have a nano to get. We have a nano to receive, a nano to grab. Stop attacking me. Why are you still attacking me? You have range. I don't like that.
See ya.
But okay, so we have to go to Boomer Bango. Boomer Bango's in Mojo's volcano, which is kind of a walk from here, so I'm going to cut the video and I'll be back when I'm at Mojo's volcano. Okay, so we are at Mojo's volcano. This is an area that we should not really be at yet. It's level 20, so we're going to be here in like a couple more episodes, but the mission is taking us here. Talk to Boomer Bango. He's on the underside of the volcano over here.
You want a mission?
All the monkeys who ate these fusion bananas went to find Fusion Mojo at Bravo Beach. They had gone bananas. That's why I hid the fusion bananas at the skate park in Orchid Bay. So we have to go back to the infected sandcastle in Orchid Bay. So apparently those fusion bananas that we found are causing monkeys to turn into gross fusion monsters, which is never a good time, if I'm being completely honest with you. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and grab the back to the infected zone. So I'll cut and I'm going to see you when I get back there. I'm on my way back right now, but I decided to uncut the video right here because there's a little surprise up here if you haven't seen it. There's a nano station, a monkey skyway agent we can register to and go to Orchid Bay, and this guy right here.
Hey, killer.
Hey, kiddo. I was told there'd be babes here, but it's looking more like Snoozeville right about now. I'll stay here and keep watch. Come back later when the party starts.
Later, partner.
So Johnny Bravo's here. He doesn't have any missions to do yet or anything of the sort like that. But he was added alongside the Flapjack update along with the Shipwreck Island. So if you want to go talk to Johnny Bravo, you can find him over there in Bravo Beach, which is really cool. That's where the Monkey Skyway is. It's up there by like some really nice houses and stuff like that. So it's definitely something to check out if you have not seen it yet. I know he's very easy to miss because you only need to go up there very often. I think it's like only like a handful of times. Not even a handful, maybe like once or twice depending on your guide. But yeah, you can go up there, talk to Johnny Bravo. But first, we're going to go talk to Thromnombular because I think we finally have completed your quest for Mr. Nombular.
Are you wishing?
You're the one to call if there's a problem to fix. Now you better go find Wishing Skull number
I
6.
bid you adieu.
We did it. I bid you adieu, now shoo, he says. We did it. We have 5 of the Thromnombular quest line done. There are still 4 more to find, and we'll get a really cool reward once we do that. Now, before we go do the Mojo Nano mission, I'm going to go show you Shipwreck Island. There's the Shipwrecker. The Shipwrecker is here. I don't think we can kill it, but we can certainly try. This is Shipwreck Island. It is was added with the Flapjack update, and there's a boss monster here, the Shipwrecker. There's some. I'm gonna try to fight it while I talk to you guys about some really cool. It's level 30, so I don't. We're doing damage to it. We're doing damage to it with Eduardo. The drain power is really helpful right now. We could definitely kill it. I'm confident. So the Shipwrecker, as you can, it might be hard to see because I'm gonna zoom out so you can see it. The Shipwrecker is very unique because this is a monster that was supposed to be in Stormalong Harbor in the original game. He also has the Leech Nano Power, which is very... He killed me! How did he kill me? I guess he used Leech to finish me off. That's so weird. Okay, so... I'm not going to go back and fight him. I just wanted to show you what he is, but that's some really interesting trivia. Stormalong Harbor was planned to be added to the game, and that was one of the monsters. It wasn't a boss monster. We made that a boss monster, but it was supposed to be like a regular enemy, like these squish killers here. And that was supposed to be a part of Stormalong Harbor. So it was never used, obviously, because Stormalong Harbor never was never made or like completed in any capacity, but. That's a really cool extra thing. If you ever wanted to go... It drops some really cool items if you want to go check that out and defeat it. You must find the entrance to Fusion Mojo's lair. Well, we already found it, so it shouldn't be too hard. It's literally just up here. I'm going to fight these squish scalers, though, because I hate the squish scalers. I can't believe I lost that Shipwrecker, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm kind of upset. Can I jump up the jump pad, please? Hello? Why wouldn't it let me jump on the jump pad? I'm gonna die. What? You guys saw that, right? I was on the jump pad. It wouldn't let me jump. That's a bit interesting. Is it because I was in combat? I don't think that's like a thing that happens, though. Okay, let's try this one more time. I need to defeat the squish scalers. Because they are very annoying. There we go. Now it's letting me jump on the jump pad. I'm so confused.
See ya.
This guy's still attacking me, but it's fine. It's not fine. Okay, it's fine. I saw my health, and I was like, it's not fine, but here's Fusion Mojo's lair.
Mate.
Found the fusion portal. Let's go in. Look, Mojo's minions have turned into monsters. Attack! And then these, of course, spawn simians are apparently angry versions of Mojo minions that we're going to need to take out. We need to defeat 12 of them. It's a lot.
Cheers, mate. You
Can we? Are we going to be able to... Okay, Eddie, we're going to need you to heal us up a little bit. This is going to be a bit more challenging than I think I initially thought. Especially because we can't go just... I'm pretty sure if we go straight here, this is how you go fight Fusion Mojo, but we can't go fight Fusion Mojo because we need to defeat 12 spawn simians, and we've only gotten 5 so far. So I'm going to go run around and try to defeat as many as I can. Just to make sure I defeat all of them and not have to backtrack. Because backtracking is no fun. There's a dead end over here, I believe. Yep, but there is a spawn simian, so we're gonna need to fight this guy. We're over halfway done now. I believe there are 12 spawn simians in the lair, so it's not like we'll have to wait for them to respawn or anything, which is good. That's good design. I'm a fan of that. The noises these guys are making are a bit unsettling. They're making like big old monkey noises. Is there anything over here? No, there is not. But this... Someone's attacking me. Oh, there was someone over there. Okay. Hello. I didn't see you there. Good thing I saw you, though, because I definitely want to fight. Hello, Mr. Spawn Simian. Can I offer you a scrap? A scrum? A scrimmage? Looks like I won. Okay, there's 2. Oh, perfect. There's 2 more, and then the fusion is down at the end of the hallway. You can see him. He's got a drill for a hand. Fusion Mojo's pretty cool. His nano, not the greatest of all time, but it's still pretty solid. And then this is our last one. There we go. You win! I never want to see those fusion bananas again. Now we have to defeat... I'm going to wait till Eduardo's power recharges, because I think it's going to be rather helpful for us to... Now defeat Fusion Mojo and teach him to not mess with the real Mojo Jojo. Alright, luckily he's adapted him, so Eddie's going to be super powerful against him, and that is going to take out Fusion Mojo. We are now level 19. Bow before me, he says. You've acquired Mojo Jojo, so we have Jojo Juggernaut, which is a freedom. Mojo kicks into O-Drive and protects your pals from monster attacks. We have Freeze Ray. A blast from Mojo's Freeze Ray drains the energy from its target. And we Brain Power. The genius of Mojo Jojo protects your boosts and potions from attacks. I am personally going to go with Freeze Ray. Actually, I don't think I have a freedom yet. No, I'm going to go with Freeze Ray. So we have a Drain. A Blaston's Drain now. Sweet, check your email about a new mission from me. And if I am not mistaken, I believe we now have our next nano mission already ready, which is Mandark. I think they'll pop up. I see it, so it's going to pop up in a second. Do you want a new nano? Go to the Morbox Towers and infect the zone right now. Well, we're going to have to save that for the next part, because, or another part, because I got a lot of things to do. There's still more things for us to do in this episode, mind you. Just 2 more. We have to go talk to Bubbles and Blue. So we're going to do that first. I'll be right back when I go to talk to Bubbles. So this is something that we did at the beginning of the game, but we're finally turning in at the end. Fusion by the Sea. We have the chalk bubbles that Fusion and Eduardo seem to have been drawing on the thing. You saved the manatees. Thanks. I should probably also thank Fusion Eduardo for helping us find them. Gee, why would he do something like that? This is the same chalk that wrote the message. It's like Fusion Eduardo was trying to help us. Well, now that I know where his lair is, I'll go down there and free the other animals. Thanks. And then Mandark is giving us the nano mission again, because I had to log out real quick during that cut. But I'm going to run over to Blue now and explain, I guess, a little bit of why. Because they didn't really do a good job of explaining. So in that mission, Fusion Eduardo helps you by writing a clue on his chalkboard as to like how to find him, and it's not really explained why he does that. I think it might be explained like later in like a later part, but essentially the fusions that are made of imaginary friends, so that would be Fusion Blue, Fusion Eduardo, Fusion Coco, Fusion Wilt, I guess Fusion Cheese maybe technically, I'm not sure if that's part of it. Sorry for that weird cut there, the phone started ringing. But since that they're made of imaginary energy and they're imaginary friends, and imaginary energy and fusion matter are like the opposite of each other, so like they go against each other. They have like a conscience of good, but like only a little bit. So like they're kind of like half good, half bad. So they do things to help the player like find them. Do not attack me down by myself. I'm level 19. Why? But yeah, that's I guess a little abridged version of why that they like attack people. Blue, we have your candy treasure finally. Glad you made it through the giant sandcastle in one piece. Now, can I have some candy? Thanks. Ed wanted me to hide all this candy. No problem. I know a really good hiding spot. Don't worry. Here, take this cool weapon as a reward. And we're gonna take that mission next time. We've finally done everything we needed to do this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know this was a very, very long one. If you guys made it all the way through, let me know, because you guys are the real ones, the true real ones. Let me know if you made it all the way through this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you guys have enjoyed this series. Leave a comment with your feedback or anything you want, really. Also, leave a comment with your nano suggestions featuring our new nano, Mojo Jojo, that we just got. So if you want me to use Mojo Jojo, now is the time to tell me, because we just got him. So I'm definitely going to use him next episode. I just don't know what else I'm going to use with him. Also, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you guys never miss a video on this channel. Thank you guys so much for everyone who has subscribed. And if you guys ring that little notification bell next to the subscribe button and you tell me, I'll give you guys a crispy shout out in the next part. So that's going to be it for me today, guys. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thanks for sticking out through this whole hour-long video. Let me know if this is something you want to see me do more or less in the future, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!